Clase, Senorita Blanca here to talk to you guys about the forms of you in Spanish. Just a quick review, you are going to need to know this for your test. So these are some quick and easy tips for how you can tell if a phrase is in the informal or the formal. So remember, there are two different ways to say you in Spanish. That is tú, which is your informal, and your usted, which is your formal. Remember, tú, your informal, is going to be used in situations like for your friends or someone younger, right? Maybe someone you would call by their first name. However, usted is going to be used for someone you want to show respect, someone older, someone you'd call like Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, and then their last name. Okay, so that's just a quick review. But what about the phrases, right? How do we know if, for example, ¿cuál es su nombre? I don't know if that's one we practice. ¿Cuál es su número de teléfono? Right? How do we know if that is formal or informal? Well, here's a quick and easy tip. The other way we would say that is ¿cuál es tu número de teléfono? So you see the tú here. Whenever you see a tú in your phrase, that is going to be informal. Now here it has an accent because it's you. Here it's not accented because it's your. What is your telephone number? But you don't have to really worry about that too much right now. And then the corresponding thing doesn't have the tú in it. So as you can see, su número, that is not tú, so that is more formal. What's another one we've practiced with? What about this one? ¿Cómo te llamas? We see the te in there, the te. That is super close looking to the tú, right? So that is just you, but in a different part of the sentence, right? What is your name? Or I guess it would be, how do you call yourself? So anyway, it's a little grammatically different. We're not getting into it at this point in our semester, but you do see the te with the T, so that's going to inform you that that's informal as well. Here we have our informal, and here we have our formal. But what's the corresponding, right? We got ¿Cómo está usted? Because we have the usted here, whenever we see usted, that's automatically formal. Usted, automatically formal. Tú, te, that's automatically informal. So what's another example we have? ¿Cuál es su número de teléfono? Oh yeah, what about the te presento a blah blah blah? Again, we have your te, so that is going to be your informal. The opposite would be le presento a blah blah blah. I present this person to you. The le here represents you, and that corresponds with the usted. Now that one's a little harder to remember, but just think it's not te, so it's going to be formal, because whenever it's informal, we're going to be using the te or the tú. However, one exception I can't think of that is the ¿Cómo estás? We don't have ¿Cómo estás tú in there. However, it is implied. ¿Cómo estás tú? And the opposite, right, is ¿Cómo está usted? So here we automatically have the ¿Cómo está usted? Usually our usteds included in this question, ¿Cómo está usted? However, we can have ¿Cómo estás? Without the tú. So just know that the ¿Cómo estás? The tú is implied. Again, this is informal, and this is formal. If you have any more questions on these, please let me know. Hopefully this was a good way to kind of sort it and organize it in your brain. The tú, the te, that's going to be informal, the usted, and the other things like le or su, since they're not tu or te, that's going to be your formal. Let me really quick look at page 25. Hopefully you guys have been using page 25 as a resource to see if there's other things. Let's see. We got como está usted, como se llama, and como te llamas. Yep. Oh, I did that wrong. I said como está usted for como te llamas. So it'd be como se llama. Again, that's not your te, that's your se. Something something different. So that is your formal. And the de donde eres and de donde es, that one you're just gonna have to memorize at this point. This will make more sense once we keep going in the semester. Hopefully these quick tips help you to organize it in your brain. Again, if you have questions, email me. Your test is jueves, so be studying for that. Y adios, mis estudiantes.